So Till is a 2022 movie about the death of Emmett Till and all the circumstances surrounding it. And it's directed by Chinonye Chukwu, and it stars Danielle Deadwyler, Jalen Hall, and Whoopi Goldberg. And this, like many other films like it, has a lot of emotion flowing through it. A lot of hard feelings when and watching this, even knowing the story beforehand. It's very much impactful, hard hitting, but at the same time moving. And the emotion was executed perfectly, especially for parents watching this like myself. And this is all brought out by the outstanding performance of Danielle Deadwyler. She absolutely shines in her role and has a very powerful presence. And it comes out throughout the whole film. But one scene in particular is the one-shot testimony scene, which was one of my favorite scenes throughout the whole film. And this isn't a hard to watch film. It's toned down and it's not graphic nor violent at all. Because the director came out and said that there would be no violence against black people on screen in this film. In fact, the only graphic aspect of this movie is when we see Emmett Till's body, which makes it easy to digest, unlike other films that lean heavy into it. Which for me, it makes it a better rewatch because not all of those types of films need those types of visuals. And with that, it was well directed and well acted. And Jalen Hall does a great job playing Emmett Till and sold him as a super likable person. And not speaking on accuracy at all, but there's an aspect in the first act where Mammy has this sort of intuition, sense, or gut feeling about her son leaving and being away from her for so long, to the point where it bothers her daily. Now, I don't know if that was accurate based on accounts from people that was around her at that time, or if that was liberties taken by the filmmaker. But it is totally believable in either sense, because people that close to each other do develop a type of bond and connection, especially between a mother and child, or just a parent and their child. And it's not completely outside the realm of reality. And I love the look of the costume designs and the look of the environment, making it feel like we're in the 1950s. But other than that, it's definitely a movie that I would highly recommend to anybody, especially if you're into movies like this. Definitely check it out. And so that wraps up this review for the movie Till. So Pray for the Devil is a 2022 horror film directed by Daniel Stam, and it stars Jacqueline Byers and Christian Navarro. And this movie is about a nun's dark past that follows her into the ministry, where she is forced to have to deal with that trauma while currently providing aid to help a young girl possessed by the devil. And yeah, this isn't a great film. I mean, it wasn't the worst film that I've seen this year, first off. And I wasn't mad that I saw it. I mean, it does have some good acting, some good emotion, especially with the lead and her history with her mother. And the journey that she goes on to deal with it is decent. But mainly, it doesn't do what you would expect a movie like this to do, and that's be scary, because it wasn't. And the scariness that it does have mainly comes from the jump scares. Though it does not have an overabundance of it, it's still mild at best. And neither is it creepy. The scenery you would count on to kind of help the creepiness, and it doesn't even do that. But honestly, there's really nothing special about this one that separates it from other movies in this genre or other movies that are very similar to it, like a religious horror. And it's a harmless, non-impactful horror that will fall by the wayside when put up against other good horror films that came out this year, like The Black Phone and or Smile. So speaking of that, my recommendation, save your money and go watch The Black Phone on Peacock, or go to see Smile, because either one of those is better than this film. But like I said, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. And I feel like your time is better watching other films besides this one. And so with all that said, that has been my review for Pray for the Devil. And I thank you guys for checking this out. Go ahead, hit the like button, leave a comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check out some of these other videos that I'm gonna have right over here in this area. And that's it. So I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out and stay safe.